Welcome back, Hunters. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Monster Hunter Wilds, where as you can see, I've done a little bit of work in my spare time getting us a little bit better for armor. We are now using the Balahara, a bit of a mix of like the two looks of the set, but it's the, let me find the equipment info. Yeah, so it's full Balahara set that's going to give us the full evade extender as well as, I'm trying to think of what else it is. Evade extender, there's a little bit of stuff like, say, hunger resistance, quick sheet, and then the master mounter. And we're using the new Udra's light bow gun, which is a very powerful spread and has fire rapid fire. We've also got opening shot on it, which if I can check there, I'm not sure how I've got level 3 because I think I should only have 2 unless the opener jewel gave us 2 of the skills for it. But this greatly increases bowgun reload speed and attack power of ammo when certain conditions are met, which seems to be when the bullet is fully, or when the bowgun's fully loaded. So on a full magazine, we get that. But we're going to continue along with the story since we've, I think, wrapped up everything in Azuz. So now we need to go back to the Windward Plains. So we'll go to the world map, and we want Windward Plains down here. And I think we want base camp, so we'll head right for that and pick things up with the story and see where it goes from here. To be honest, I think we're going to be going... It's kind of weird to go back to the Windward Plains because I think we've kind of hunted every monster I can think of that was, like, a focus for here. Like, we've taken down Balahara, Doshaguma. It still feels a little weird we've already taken down a lot of the Apex monsters for, like, each little region. Although I'm wondering if the story is going to change up a fair bit once we hit high rank. I'm not entirely sure. No, actually... Okay, we've got a couple of things, so I want to check first with Daryl here. I've never seen the yellow icon.
I'm glad you came to speak with me, Hunter. Might I make a request of you? I'd like to commission the capture of some endemic life as part of the Guild's ecological survey.
Okay, just kind of using the caption to get things.
Life capture? Understood.
I'm grateful. Allow me to briefly go over the process as a quick refresher. Just equip the capture net to your slinger, aim, and fire at the target to retrieve a specimen. Patience and precision are key. Please let me know once the task is complete.
Okay, let's move out.
Okay, we've already been doing that for a while there, but I guess this was just like your little thing to say, okay, please do this and learn how to do so. Yeah, that eventually on our own time we'll get. Let's talk to Rosso, because we had to meet back up with him for something.
There you are. I wish to discuss our next move. Do you have a moment?
Sure, let's talk.
This way.
The Rubrum unit, that's right. We've found the Avis, the Rubrum.
All right,
I can't remember what
everyone's here.
the other one was, like Olivia's unit.
Some time has passed since we entered the Forbidden Lands. We should review what we've learned.
Good idea.
What's the relation between the weather and the Wilk?
The weather follows a pattern of seasons. Fallow, then inclemency, and finally a season of plenty. These events occur in a cyclical rhythm.
Right. And the rhythm is most likely controlled by the energy flowing through the Landspine.
That energy is called Wilk, and it's a part of everyday life across these lands.
Makes you want to know where it comes from, doesn't it?
Okay, there's also the tourist unit. I think there was 4 total, but I'm not sure if I'm...
followed the Landspine down under the basin, but it seemed to continue on past the ice shard cliffs.
Then we need to investigate the far side.
And where's the White Wraith? Because, yeah, after our last encounter with it in the Windward Plains, we haven't seen any sign of it.
The White Wraith appeared during the downpour and the sand tide.
Which lends strong evidence that it's feeding on the elemental energy those inclemencies produce. But isn't it strange, then, that it didn't appear during the fire spring? Indeed. Why didn't it?
Perhaps it already has all the elemental energy it needs?
Seeing as there have been no further sightings, it'll be hell picking up its trail again.
Okay, I guess that's where we're at.
I suggest our unit looks for a way to pass beyond the ice shard cliffs.
Then I have good news for you. Remember the thick ice blocking the passageway?
Is
I
that...
have confirmation that the black flame seems to have melted it away.
Hold, wait a minute.
Path that leads to my village?
How does that add up?
That is fortunate. You can investigate the Landspine and the Keepers. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Then, that's our objective.
How did the...
Astrum unit will set up a base camp at the Ice Shard Cliffs to further our research. Now we all know what to do. Let's get to it.
Okay, I feel like I have to double check where that tunnel is, but I thought the tunnel was more in the Ice Shard Cliffs than it was in the, Oh, well, that's a quick trip back here.
Where the obstruction was.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I think this is in the Ice Shard Cliffs, and back is actually the way to the, Oil Well Basin, so why would the Black Flame have been here?
This way, everyone!
Okay, you know what, let me grab that just to make up or have a hot drink, because we're probably going to be dealing with the cold a bit.
This is definitely the right way. I can't wait to see everyone! And Uncle Tashin!
Did you really walk this whole way by yourself? That's incredible, Nata.
You're very brave.
Oh yeah, I've got Runa in the full Nursilla armor.
2 worlds have been
That's why she looks so
We will find
Gundam?
That's right. Lead the way, Nata.
Trying to think of like where
Okay,
her kind of look might be from. The Faithful Keepers. Let's see what we can find about this, because now we're finally on the trail of the main reason that we came to the Forbidden Lands for our unit.
It's completely different here.
I don't remember all these fruits.
I don't think this is the Ice Shard Cliffs then.
Dropped a glove. It must be here somewhere. Found it.
Was it? Is this around where his village used to be? I mean, the initial cutscene, this looks a bit familiar, but I also had the game running pretty poorly to be able to fully see it.
Let's go.
That's the way to the village.
Okay. Let's keep going and see. Oh. Uh-oh. And something's up with them. They're white? And fighting each other.
Run! Something's wrong!
Whoa. Are they creating the Wilk? Like, that growth reminds you like all the little nodules we've seen on the Landspine. Okay, so now we're going to show off what the,
Here we go.
Did its attack create them?
Oh yeah, I guess I was right with that. We're going to show off what this bowgun can do, because this is actually a, level 3 spread that we can have on this. And then the Balahara bowguns, or sorry, Balahara's armor out. God, I should have eaten before we started into this, because yeah, I am much lower on health than I want to be.
I need to destroy them before they fully heal. Something's leaking from its wound. That's the place to attack.
And this is a slay quest, so there's no capture. So this is, we go right until we can take it right down. Oh. Yeah, so if the wounds regenerate quicker, every time I make one on it, I want to try to see if I can, make sure I can break it right off. But this, I had no idea was coming. Like, the trailers in that for the game did show off, like, a lot of, like, the monsters you'd probably see. But this is something I was not expecting. So I wonder if that means that this is, like, a Doshugama subspecies, or... Okay, let's... It did drop, there, the glowing white shards. That way we have a nice bit of slinger ammo to use. But I also have no idea where are we? It's like, this is... Is this a whole new map? And... Pork plumes? I don't know what's going on with the glow there, but this is... Yeah, this is a really neat turn of events. Oh, got caught by that. Let's not get caught in that burst. Okay, so it seems like for whatever reason... Ow. This Doshugama has, like, either absorbed the Wilk or been infused with extra energy. Thank you, Runa. Yeah, one thing I do find is when I get knocked down, I'm getting knocked down, staying down a lot longer than I would like. Nope, let's get the Dark Hornets to help us out a bit. I think they'll inflict poison. But yeah, God... I wish the game would give you more of a prompt of, like, have you remembered to eat now that it's, got, like, more of these involved cutscenes and going out on a hunt like the older games used to do. At least there, you kind of had a little checklist that was easier to remember going and doing. Come on, get up, get up. Why did... Okay, there's some things I'm not liking. Like, I don't remember putting the weapon away that first time, so I didn't have it ready. Again, it feels like to make up for, like, having a lot of mobility, if you get knocked down now, it's a lot less responsive. No, like, see, that should not knock us down for that little bit there, but it really does. Okay, there's at least another wound. And another wound. Oh! I got a wound right on the backside there. There's a couple more destroyed. Oh, again. I think it's just maybe because the, Ow. Yeah, let me heal up, because I really... Ah, crap, I didn't need to... And falling off a ledge does reset your use of an item. Okay. Oh. God. Respond, you stinking... Okay, there's another wound gone. Like, it said that it was supposed to be pretty low on health, but the thing is... Unless it's, like, actually healing itself with these, there we go. You were a bit tougher, but I think that's also... I gotta get used to how much slower this bowgun is with using the spread 3 it has capacity for. Chow, where even is this? I'm not sure if this is in the Ice Shard Cliffs or it's a whole new map. Because it is beautiful, and I am glad I'm able to be using the G-Force now to show it off in full. Vine traps, Dark Hornet nests. Porky plumes. Or pork plumes. Oh, yeah, I guess go running off, little guys. Yeah, we'll end quest immediately and see where this keeps going. So that was unknown certificates, and then some decorations open up too. Suture jewel, speed sharpening, and a dive. Okay, we'll take... God, that was only 9... That felt like a longer hunt than just 9 minutes.
Let's go find the others. I don't know what got into that thing.
Yeah, I don't know what that thing is at all, even.
So, what's the story?
It's definitely a Deshagama, but at the same time, it might not be. It seems to lack reproductive organs, and its stomach and esophagus have atrophied.
So it's not eating? It can't eat or reproduce?
It seemed like it was absorbing energy. Almost as if it was trying to replenish its power.
Hold on. Doesn't that sort of remind you of the White Wraith?
It's all speculation, but right now we shouldn't be out here in the open. Let's continue on to the village.
Is that how the White Wraith comes to be? Like...
Let's keep moving, Hunter. I'll be here when you're ready.
Yeah, we'll go in just a moment. I want to make sure I can actually have some food so we're not as, like,
Quick break. Yep.
badly off as we are. How's it going? White monsters, they kind of give the same vibes the White Wraith, don't you think? Okay, that's all. I doubt there's anything new I can do in here with what we just took down. Unless maybe that's like a way to the next level of an upgrade or something. But yeah, that's it there.
See you later.
I'm going to just stop in here, get a proper meal in, so that way we have full health proper for further possible encounters. Yeah, we'll go for that and go for... I gotta find a way to have, like, more of these, but we'll go for that. There, that should help us on the road ahead. Now let's continue along.
Well, what can I do for you?
Oh, nope, I want to talk to Nata.
Hey, Hunter. Ready to go?
Let's go.
Okay. Follow me. The village is this way.
I am just going to snag a few things on the road to help us out, because I need to replenish a little bit more than likely from the...
Yes, there were homes. People, too. But then, the Wraith ruined everything. I'm sure everyone's just hiding now, though. We just have to find them.
Hopefully, this is a... It's a structure of some kind, for sure. Almost like an arena? Or... Worm's Bane.
Tashin! It's me! I'm home! Tashin! Tashin! Are you here? Tashin! Tashin!
Nata, is that you?
Oh! Is that a gate?
Nata.
Tashin!
That's good to see.
You're alive. Nata.
Did what you said. I stayed strong. You were right. About people. These are my friends. They helped me find my way back.
I kind of like the ball of horror chest just has the big, like, almost juicer over the heart. Like, I might need some orange juice.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you.
We're from a land to the far west, beyond the desert. Brave Nata here crossed the sands on his own to look for help.
You made that trek alone?
Uh-huh.
I had no idea there were other people living so far away. Please, come with me. Let us rest and talk.
Oh.
No! Go! It's time to get inside! No!
Okay, so the keepers are definitely vital for something. And was wondering when we'd see the proper flagship for, well, basically the entire series.
Please! You have to save him!
We will.
Take Nata to camp.
Got it.
Yeah, you're up against us. And right into a new hunt, and I am very glad I decided to stop and have that meal.
It's behaving as erratically as the Doshagama before.
Ow, that hurt. Oh! Yeah, again, okay, this bowgun... Ow! Oh, I'm already stunned. Yeah, I'm trying, but I didn't think this bowgun was that bad for recoil and stuff, but now that it's, like, performing as it is, it does feel pretty shoddy. Not sure if I should be using rapid fire mode for it, or I should just, Oh, too slow for doing so many things in Wilds is what I'm getting at now with, like, later stages. Like, just to pop in the special ammo for the shot has way too long a wind-up for it, in my opinion. Oh, come on. Move! God. Okay, I think I need to get something like a quick rise or something, because it feels like the player is so slow and unresponsive now compared to, like, the monsters. Ow. Shoot. Come on, come on. Move, move, move. And I'm already out of my Mega Potions, too. Shoot, I didn't restock after the last hunt. Yeah, you know, I'm going to probably switch to using some other ammo types. And I think I'm getting into too much trouble because, like, although the spread is powerful, it's got way too bad of a recoil, and I don't have any way of being able to offset that. Wait. I didn't... Dude, the bowguns just now have normal 1 can rapid fire. Like, without it saying on the... Okay, unfortunately, I don't see a nearby campsite be able to restock my, Mega Potions, but... Oh, no, actually, I might have one over here. I think I might even actually want to change up, the bowgun I'm using, too, because I'm not liking how long the spread is starting to lock me in. It might just be I moved up into difficulty a bit, so... Let's grab those and those. And instead of the new Udra, I'm going to go back to using, the Doshagumas. That one's been proving to be a bit better for me for, like, capabilities. And since I do need to be a bit more on my feet and maneuvering, I think this will be the best call for it. Now we do have Vespoid Stingers. Okay, let's see. Can I get another one? Didn't even seem to affect the wound. Okay, well, we got a wing break, even if I was aiming for the head. Yeah, getting more mobility, definitely the right call on this hunt. I think I'll shelve the new Udra light bowgun for now. Against certain monsters, it's super potent, but anything that's like a little bit more agile and... Ooh. Oh, crap. Dynamic. I want to be able to be more on my toes and responsive with it. Oh, come on. Although I do gotta admit, the radius for, like,
Mind if I hop on?
what are counting as, like, wound hits is a little annoying. Okay, so it's down through wherever here is. Ooh, and I actually gotta thank this, whatever kind of status the Doshagama this is. And it did enrage the Rathlos, but... Ow. Yeah, I gotta remember. Stop using the charge for the Eagle Strike. There we go. Okay, still managed to get that off, though. Ow. Not that way, to the right. Oh, didn't even know that was there, but I'll take it. Another wound destroyed. Oh, Alma, you're out here on the... I didn't realize Alma was on the hunt with us here. There's another wound destroyed. And another one destroyed. Still try and get that head, though, because there's always a rat, or the rats always have a head break you can get, too. Ah. Okay, well, at least that gives me a little bit of a breather. And let's see, there should be some honey around here somewhere. Yeah, there. Okay. Heal us up a little bit. And continue on. I'm kind of surprised at how small and how quickly we kind of wrapped up the Ice Shard Cliffs from the looks of it, though. Okay, although, one thing I kind of am not liking is, I'm not sure it's because I changed the camera to not lock onto the monster, but it kind of feels like the Sacred now doesn't want to lock on and follow the trail either. Kind of got to do it more manually. Weird. Oh no, not go. Yeah, it feels like either you have to leave the camera locked on with the monster.
This way? You got it.
Or the Sacred just will not actually go and follow up with it. Which is honestly, I hope it's not the case that's how they programmed, because that's really dumb. Certain weapons you don't want to have the camera locked on. Some you do, sure. But if you have it tied that the camera controls also impact, like, how the Sacred, like, will hone in and go after it for you, that's not really smart for combining. Oh, and... see if this does it. Okay, there's another wound. There we go. Yeah, it feels like there was a bit of a difficulty spike put in with this area we're into. Now, granted, the armor is just Palahara, but I do have it maxed for upgrades right now. So it's a lot tougher than I was expecting it to be, but I think some of it is also on my fault because, again, I was using the wrong kind of bowgun for this. Fast, agile, dynamic does not really add up with the new Udra I was using. But that was this odd Rathlos taken care of, and it seems like it's after something the Keepers are either protecting or hiding with. So we'll take all that. We've got Intimidator, Adapt, and Physique. Now, I don't know if I've seen the Adapt before. Might be a new one for Wilds.
I'll go tell Tashin that it's safe.
Yeah, let's regroup and figure out what's going on here.
What did you do?
This person's a hunter, Uncle. They study monsters and, if needed, slay them.
People challenging monsters? Incredible. You saved Nata, and now you've saved me as well. Thank you. I am Tashin. I was friends with Nata's father, and had been caring for the boy since his passing.
We're from an organization called the Hunters Guild. That's Alma and Gemma. Nata told us what happened to you, so we came to help and investigate the monster that attacked your village.
You're after that thing? I see.
Are the others safe, Uncle?
I suppose we should start with that. I'll show you to our village. Come.
I'm hoping that means they are safe and it's not just like an empty, ruined village and he's like the only one left.
I can't recall what happened after I helped Nata escape and blocked the passage. All I remember closing in. I awoke several days later.
What is...
Passed before I was even able to move.
Okay,
Gathered the
this...
survivors and built places to rest. For ourselves and for those we lost.
This is weird.
Labor without end.
Like, Monster Hunter's always had, like, runes and things, but this is much different. It's like, there's always hints like there's a civilization that completely collapsed in the Monster Hunter world and universe. And this is like the first time we're actually seeing more of it preserved.
Once our wounds were healed, we unblocked the passage, and I descended into the tunnel. Immediately, my legs began to shake. It was madness. None of my people had ventured outside for 1,000 years. I began to deeply lament my error, condemning Nata to some unknown void. I searched and searched to find him, to no avail. Surely someone must have found him, I prayed. But never did I imagine he would go as far as he did.
Why? Why was I the only one to escape?
The moment I saw that creature, I was certain we would all perish. But I couldn't let that happen to you. And now I know the path I chose was right. The others will feel the same.
Okay, I'm not sure if we needed the explanation of that, but I see other people, so it's a good sign. But yeah, this is... I guess we're going good, maybe more on the background of what came before.
Go on.
Are you all right?
Aw, poor Alma.
So, you said you were investigating the monster that attacked our home.
Yes. The white monster that caused Nata to flee your village.
Tashin, do you know what it is? Why did it do this to our village?
Nata. The time has come for me to tell you about this land and its people's long, long history. I intended to share this with you the day you were lost. It is time we set you on your path. Come with me. Beekeepers have carried on the traditions of this land for eons. Ages ago, it was known as the capital, Wyveria.
This was a city?
Yes. You passed through a massive structure to reach us, did you not? That is what remains of the Outer Bailey, the wall around the capital's vast expanse.
Wait, we've just been outside of the capital?
Yes,
Like...
the people of Wyveria had access to limitless energy that let them control nature at will. They built an advanced civilization and reached the height of prosperity. But Wyveria fell. Its people and civilization were lost, except for the traces that still remain today.
You mean traces like the tunnel Nata passed through?
That is a wormway, a path for energy to travel long distances. They continue to supply energy to every corner of the land. But to what effect it may have, we no longer know.
So then, that means Wilk was created here in Wyveria.
We live at the heart of Wyveria's energy production. Our people subsist on it.
It's incredible. I can't believe how versatile it is.
Oh, that's... Graveyard?
After the fall of Wyveria, the Keepers remained to hold vigil over its legacy. And our watch has continued since time immemorial.
So I wonder if the energy through the land's meant to make sure the seasons pass in each area to, like, let the, like, natural cycle perpetually go instead of, like, running dry and out and just it goes barren.
An archive of the city's research journals. Most of them are beyond our understanding.
Wait, then who are the Keepers?
We are the descendants of those who studied this limitless energy and applied it to usher Wyveria into an era of prosperity.
Researchers.
Yes, once. Now we are just people getting by.
That's fascinating. I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, that's not kind of big change for story.
Well, considering how handy they are with Welk, it does stand a reason.
Is that what you name it out there? Here we call it wyvern milk.
Wyvern milk. Now that has a lot of implications along with it. Tell me more about it.
Where is the wyvern milk produced?
Deep underground, in the heart of Wyveria, there is a shrine. It houses something we call the Dragon Torch, the source of all wyvern milk.
The Dragon Torch. What can you tell us about it?
Only that it has existed since the age of Wyveria. We know not how it works, nor how to control it.
The white monsters seemed fixated on wyvern milk. Do the Keepers know of any reason that might explain their behavior?
That you should see for yourselves. If I may, I'd like to show you there later.
It almost makes me wonder, it had mentioned like the monsters have lost reproductive organs and the esophagus and stomach atrophied. What if they can subsist entirely on the wyvern's milk and because of that, it's almost like highly addictive to them and that's why they go so berserk trying to get it? What can you tell us about the history?
Why is it that the Keepers haven't been outside for so long?
You see, Wyveria fell a millennium ago. Of those who survived, half of them left this land, and half of them stayed. Our ancestors were those who remained, the founders of this village, Sild.
Sild. Okay, that's the name of here.
Why? They could have gone anywhere.
It is said that all who lived in the capital helped it along its path to destruction. Our ancestors in particular played a crucial role in its demise.
Huh.
Staying was their way of taking responsibility to keep watch for the rest of time.
The rest of time?
What exactly did your ancestors do?
I intend to show you. I think it would be for the best.
I'm going to keep going until we get a pause, because, like, this is a lot of interesting world building.
Let us depart as soon as you've had a chance.
Okay,
to
actually,
unload
there's my
and
chance
prepare.
to, pause.
Oh, in that case, do you mind if we set up over by the gate?
We'd like to have a base of operations for us and the other members of our team, if that's all right.
There. Are you sure? You're welcome to it. Nata, before we go, you should say hello to the others. They'll be so happy to see you.
Okay.
Good. We'll meet back in front of the gates once we're all ready.
So this has been probably one of the most interesting, well, easily the most interesting story we've probably had through any of the Monster Hunter titles. It's also ironic it's called Wilds, and yet we're mostly in, like, the most civilized area that's just, well, I guess has been overtaken by literal wilds. This has been fascinating to, like, see and come across. But what we're going to do is probably take a check, see if there's anything I can do with armor, equipment, or anything like that.
Hardly believe it's you, Nata.
You've gotten bigger.
Yeah, you know what? Just because this episode's going on so long, I'll end things off right here. And we'll continue next episode, because, again, this is fascinating, and I'm curious to see where it's going to keep going from here. But thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter Wilds. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I do see you all in the next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.